Hey everybody, welcome to Pure Snowrunner. Welcome back if you're a repeat offender. Appreciate everybody. Channel's all Snowrunner, hence the name Pure Snowrunner. That's it. Subscribe if you'd like. Today I'm gonna do, well, don't do a barrel roll. Um, what we need to do is go grab another truck, but I want to go and grab another truck out of the garage. So we're going to the garage, grab another flatbed instead of a scout vehicle, flatbed with a crane on it. And again, I like to leave these things lay around the map. I clean up my garbage when I'm all done. Don't worry, it's like going camping. You know, leave it the way you found it. You know, don't just leave all your beer cans or whatever your beverages are and all your garbage at the campsite. Take it with you. It wasn't like that when you got there. Only you. No, have to be a certain age to know that one. Only you can prevent forest fires. Old Smokey the Bear. Alright, so we don't need to grab anything. What you need is provided for you. So I will probably grab. This thing will hold or tow a scout trailer. So I don't need to bring a scout vehicle over here. And I'm going to explain why when we get to where we're going. Because of the fact that little scout trailers, if you've towed anything on a scout trailer, you're going to realize that they tip over a lot. A lot. They bounce around. It's like towing a real trailer when it's that small. It just bounces. There's nothing on it to hold it down. So it'll tip over, jackknife. And then little, I don't know what the kind of straps, if they got them on Timu or what, to hold the cargo onto the trailer. They break and the shit falls off. Well, now you're screwed. But with the truck and trailer, or truck with a crane and a flatbed, I don't need you. I'm going this way. I might actually get that one out of the way next, on the next mission. I know it's probably further down the line. I just want to get it out of the way so that trailer's out of the way. And it's a pretty straightforward mission. But anyhow, don't do a barrel roll. I want to get the cargo on here and then we'll get a picture. But now, I'm going to tell you that there are ways to get through here. You can go to the right and follow the shoreline around, or you can go straight. I've been both ways. I'm just going to go straight. But again, I could make these things different if I edited it out, my travel time to the location. But I think in some cases I'm giving you a shortcut, or I'm giving you a different way, and not to mention I get dialogue. And I like to talk. Sorry. I'm about to fall in a freaking cavern right there, because that is a hole. That is a deep hole, and you will tip your stuff over, especially if you're hauling logs or something. Be careful with that, because it will swallow a truck. Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna grab this. I'll actually probably go the same way I did when, if you've watched the finding all the tasks. I'll probably just go the same way I did then. There's your logging station. And I think this one is medium, just medium logs. So, what's this other one? Is that what's this? Oh, you can get wooden planks over here. Nice. So that's all the way down here to log station. We got one for logs and one for wooden planks. I hope you guys aren't too annoyed by my ramblings. This guy never shuts up. Shoving it a little high. Really need to get time of day change. Morning, afternoon. A little bit better. there's so many trees, so much tree cover that even when it's daytime, it feels like it's darker, you know, or it's overcast or whatever. So to get a thumbnail with a decent lighting, it's almost impossible. You got to be out in the open. You can't be by any trees or whatever because the sun blocks it. All of that. But as I say, if you use a flatbed and a crane, and then it could be anything. It could be the original Lodestar from the first Michigan map that was parked by the garage, that cream colored one. You could be using that, yeah. Or Fleet Star, that's what that was. Fleet Star. Which is a great truck in the beginning of the game. If you're not using modded vehicles. Which these are, by the way. And if you're wondering which vehicle it is, hold on one second. Oh, the wrong way. In the upper left-hand corner, it tells you. The Voron D 53233 JBE. It's important, the JBE, because that's his signature thing. So he has Lodestars, Paystars, Fleets. He has so many vehicles. I pretty much use this version. Oh, the BM17, he's got one too. We're gonna go take the path. He has multiple vehicles, scout vehicles, bigger trucks like this, and I use this truck. Literally, is my whole fleet. I put different attachments on it: saddle high, saddle low with a crane, flatbed with a crane. You can't put a crane on a saddle high. Well, you can, but it'll conflict with anything you haul. That is essentially a heavy haul or a high hitch or a saddle high. It'll hit trailers or things. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hook up to this trailer. Here's where the mission triggers, by the way, in case you're wondering. I'll show you as soon as I get to the location. We'll hook up, attach trailer. Now, we are all the way down. There's your garage. It's across that bridge that we replaced on 2 videos ago. And you gotta make your way down. It's all the way down here. It doesn't show up when you do the, whatchamacallit. As you can see, this is still grayed out. Those things don't show up. This doesn't show up. When you open up the towers, which there was a tower up here somewhere. Right there. It doesn't show up. You can see there's grayed out areas here that didn't show up this whole area. By getting towers, it didn't open up the map. There should have been one more tower, like in the middle of this island right here. You know what I mean? To open up the whole map, but whatever. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and unpack the cargo, grab my crane. We're going to put it on this truck. So that when that little trailer decides it's going to bounce around, restore crane, pack cargo. I don't give a shit what happens to that trailer. You got to deliver the trailer and the fuel, but you don't have to have them together. So keep that in mind. It just has to get there. And we tried to climb this. Well, we did climb this with a scout truck. Well, I should get a thumbnail. This is not a good thumbnail. How far up do I gotta go? It's all the way up top of that ridge. I'm kind of taking the, well, I'm going to be going up across this ridge right here. We right there. And down and down. You could go up this way and get there. And then go along this shoreline, which actually I should do. Mainly because it'll open this up. You know what I'm saying? Let's do that instead. I was going to climb it, but we don't have to. We're going to go right here. Oops. Here. And I'm going to show you guys what that's like. Because right now it's grayed out. We haven't been there yet. So let's back this up. And we'll get this turned around so that we can get a thumbnail. A, B, I can show you what this other part of the map looks like. We haven't been there yet. I don't have a CDL in real life, so I'm not a professional driver, so don't knock my backing skills. It gets the job done. I do play American Truck Simulator though, and that's different than this little scout trailer. If anybody's ever tried to back up a little trailer like this, it's a pain in the ass. The damn thing wants to jackknife all the time. Ooh, here's a thumbnail picture. Thumbnail location. Stop. That's a good picture for a thumbnail. Wait for the gears to get the hell off the screen. Turn the wheel. Gotta have that wheel turn. But it's like, I don't know, my monitor, I bought some new monitors. They're Asus, however you want to say it, monitors. I cannot get them bright enough. They always seem dark. Like too dark of a tint. I don't understand it. Alright, so this is don't do a barrel roll. Couldn't be a longer tile. And actually that other climb is probably easier. Oh shit, I didn't hit the save button. Now I gotta type it back in again. My bad. The climb that we're gonna be doing, oops. Is probably easier. Don't do a barrel roll. Save. Alright. This climb that we're going to be doing is probably a little bit easier than the other climb as far as losing cargo. So if you're going to go and you're going to do this by pulling a trailer, this might be the easier way, but keep in mind that you got to watch the depths of the waters, the angles of the thing, and the thing with the thing. Yeah. So like cargo's underwater. But as long as you're not driving like a maniac, like I do, you should be okay. But look at just the reflections, I was talking about on the last video, about the beautifulness of the game. The amount of detail that they went into, the sun's reflection, the glare, and all that stuff. It's insane. I take it, people take it for granted. I know I've taken it for granted. It's like, I just want to do some missions, get me a new map. Well, you don't realize how much more work actually goes into a new map. Because of the little things. It's not just about the missions, it's about the whole cosmeticness of the map. It would get pretty crappy. It was just a flat surface you had to go on. You're like, well, this is stupid. You know, somebody's got to come up with the idea that, you know, it's got to be terrain and we got to make it difficult. We got to, I mean, otherwise the map is going to feel too small. This is a relatively small map, but it feels huge because of the way you got to get to things. Alright, now we're going to transition because of the elevation, which is another great idea as far as map goes. It's like, okay, we're going higher. They didn't do that in Michigan. When you started climbing up in Michigan, it wasn't, hey, now we got snow. You know? So, I'm going to explain to this while we got it stopped. We're not going to go left. Because if I show you, it looks like you can go left. Left is not the way you want to go. You want to go to the right. Just saying. This is a tough climb. If you're pulling a lot of cargo. Oh, and I will be. You'll see. Because of the way the stones are. But there's winch points. Nice one to put two little trees right here. For you to hook onto. It's like they knew that you're going to use them. And then we're going to go left at the top. You could go that way. Let me show you. You could go that way along this way and then up this hill. But 99% of the time, no lie, I'm going the way I'm going right now. I'm going all the way to the top. Up this embankment. and then going across. Because if you go at a different angle, it's the risk of tipping over is crazy. Your best bet is just to go all the way up to the flat surface up here. All right, we're not going to the brick area or wood, brick, framing. All right. Let's deliver the oil barrels, fuel barrels, and the trailer. Done. So you don't have to put the thing back on the trailer in order for it to come. Alright, now we're going to leave this up here. We're going to leave this at the top of the map. You never know if we need bricks or something. And again, we could still go up this way. This is another way. It's like this truck isn't that far from this mission. But, you know what? Instead of doing it at the beginning of the next one, we're going to go do it at the end of this one. I'm going to pull out another vehicle. Truck storage. You know, I should look at that mission first. Let's go with that. I want to see what the mission is. So the mission is one at the garage. Dump truck for dump truck. Alright, so we're going to find that. I just want to see what we got to have right here. So, saddle low is required. It's in red writing. Off-road truck is recommended. No kidding. So let's hit that. So we get it up in the upper right-hand corner of the screen. So we'll need a saddle low. So we're going to go hit the garage. The reason I say that is because I want to get another vehicle out of the garage. Truck storage, saddle low. That's a high. I can tell my high and my low because of the fact that the high doesn't have the crane on it, and then you get to the low and it has a crane. And now we got the saddle low. So I want to thank everybody for watching. We'll continue this on the next episode where we'll get that trailer and refuel whatever I got to do. Thank you all so much for watching this one, and I hope to see you all on the next one. Subscribe if you haven't. Leave a like, leave a comment. Bye, everybody.